it was a lot of mosquitoes, a lot of troubles there. And one day the guy told that, no, I won't go further, so you should continue the way on your own because I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed because the place was sacred. Again, the guy was alone, and this time he was surrounded by all the dangers from the jungle. Animals, mosquitoes, diseases, and the only hope that this time he had was his loaded pistol that could be the last, relief. Several nights he spent in the jungle, when suddenly one day he woke up and he found himself surrounded by some 5 tall people. They were staring at him and he was just stoned. He was prepared to the worst. But to his amazement, they were just turning back and start to walk away. And he knew that that's his only chance, his only hope to live. He followed them. For several days they walked through jungle, and then they hit that tribe, the valley, that village. He was brought to the council of elders. 5 old people were standing in front of him, and he tried with some gestures to explain that he is seeking to learn their knowledge, their secrets, and he would pay anything in this world just to fulfill his father's last will. The guys, old people, were just rolling on the floor. They would start laughing at him, and finally one old man stood up and in impeccable English said that, we are willing to give you our knowledge, but for that you should become one of us. So to have this secret, you should become one of us, and we don't guarantee that you will have it afterwards. It can take you 1 month, 1 year, or your entire life, and you'll never have it. But he agreed. He agreed to live as they did, and he started to live with them. He learned to hunt, to get the knowledge about the plants, about the rules, how to survive in the wildness. And as the year passed on, he met a beautiful woman. He married her, and he had a son. And then his son got married, and so on. Several generations passed on. He was an old man, so his body weakened, and finally it was his time to die, to leave his body in this place. And on his last deathbed, he gathered all the elders' council, and he said that, I do not regret about anything, but one thing, I couldn't fulfill my father's last will. So can you open the secret to me right now? He was told that yes. In a moment, the old man brought him a fruit. He was just weird. It looks like a small apple, but it was soft. He bit it. And at that moment, when he bit it, he woke up in his father's home. He looked around. It was his old room. He looked in the window, and it was the old town. And at that moment, his maid entered to the room, and he asked that his father is about to tell his last will. And at that point, he realized that what the fruit was giving is the second chance to decide on the situation was the crucial in his life. And he repeated the trip. The will was the same. So my question today, if any of you would know that 10 years ago would know everything that you know today, would you repeat your life? Would you make the same decisions? Would you be fulfilled by what you achieved today? And if the answer is no, probably, just probably, you may want to have some changes in your life. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ivan. And now also 1 minute to give your feedback, so please don't forget there is a link, QR code, and the usual link here. Use your mobile phones. Okay, so that's it for the first part of our meeting. Now I would like to thank one more time the organizational team and especially our cake master Arthur, our cake master for today, who prepared some cookies, some snacks for the pause, which we'll have 10 minutes pause. And unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know, we have usual donation of 100 rubles to support the pause and to support the organizational needs of Toastmaster meetings. And I think that that's it for the first part, 10 minutes break.